How'd you do?
Well, as a team, we finished 3rd overall, 2nd in the SUNY, men's and women's both did that. So pretty solid, and I got some personal best times, so I can't complain.
We take nothing but dubs here. Thanks, Mike.
I'm still in this race. DJ, I see you're dual-wielding the chickens there.
I'm tapped out, man. I can't keep going.
You're weak.
I am weak. It's the snacks attack is unreal. You can't beat him. That's Snacks Man. That's Snacks Man. But we're gonna go to another quick break while they keep eating, and I take
hungry.
I take a little rest. But don't go anywhere. We got more stuff. Can you stop blocking me, Austin?
Okay.
We got more stuff coming up. Go to the break.
Yeah, just go.
I want to go. I want to sleep.
Say, President Stanley, whenever there's bad weather, who would you turn to?
I'd turn to Storm Team 10.
No, but you've got to say it like this. Storm Team 10. Say it with me. Storm Team 10.
Roll it. Welcome back to Entertainment Breach, the only show that can't actually celebrate its birthday because what was our first episode on?
February 29th.
February 29th, which was a leap year.
We got a little bit to go before we start talking about that. So I understand that we have a little weather segment for you to give us.
We do.
A little bit of weather breach here.
It's kind of like our segment we are proud to present, but we are our graphics guy, Mike DeMars, made a little weather package for us. So welcome to the Went to Local Weather. Move on. All right, so we got some future predictions here. Tonight we've got some sunny. I can't read it. Oh, I wish we turned on this. Actually, let me turn on this TV.
We could absolutely turn that on.
Yeah, we can turn on that TV, so it'll be a lot easier. We got some sun showers. We're gonna get some snow. I think that is. And then Thursday, that says the forecast has been redacted due to security concerns. Unfortunately, tomorrow is going to be -2 after that. All right, move on.
I'm just going to pass
McKinley,
by here real quick. 1 second.
McKinley has a -76,295 degrees. It's going to be a little chilly down there. Almost absolute zero, but that's okay. Let's see what Oswego here is. A nice 32 for your local college, and then Fulton, of course, around the same. Everywhere it's actually everywhere else is 32, other than McKinley. McKinley, I'm sorry if you're in McKinley, you will perish. Anyway, let's move on to next week's was Entertainment Breach.
We have a town?
We apparently.
Whoa! Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah. Let's have Chris move on to this for a little bit.
I want to see this. You know,
Yeah.
so We got 68 degrees Fahrenheit in Entertainment Beach Town. Don't really know yet in Riverland. We'll get that to you in a little bit. British Oswego, 49 degrees. Spain, 56. I'm kind of surprised how they got here. You know, they were on the other coast, on the other hemisphere. We just kind of took it, picked it up, and put it down in New York. I don't know why we would do that. McDonald's, 2 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't want chicken.
You don't want chicken?
I don't want chicken. I'm done. You got that. You got it. Here. You eat that. You eat that.
All right, let's move on to next.
Let
Let me block it here.
The
studio
forecast. Hey, this is my segment now. Get out of here. All right, so the studio forecast. We have 89 degrees. That's terrible. That's terrible for our back room over there. Engineering, please fix our HVAC system. I'm looking at you, Brian. And also Jesse and myself. I forget that's also my job. That's kind of unfortunate. And now, current condition report here. Let's take a look at this. 27 to the 3rd power. Pressure, not sure what that is. Humidity, it's not getting any humiditor, if you would. Dew points, they're Baja blast, and wind, it's going to blow. So be sure to take a look out for that. And after that, you know, we got the topper of the week. Topper of the week this week.
DJ's topper of the week.
Let's take a look at the topper of the week. Uncle Luca.
Oh, me and Uncle Luca, we go way back.
Why is he still eating chicken?
Because I'm hungry.
We had to. We had to eat the chicken. Anyway, Uncle Luca.
Congratulations, Uncle Luca. Now we got a live Chicago cam, sponsored by Spuds. It actually looks pretty good compared to last week.
Honestly, is the camera over here? Oh my god, dude,
No.
the camera's in the shot. I just realized that, dude. Oh, it's not getting out. That's unfortunate. Anyways.
Okay. Traffic cast. Let's see. Do
We got a
the traffic.
roundabout right here. I hate roundabouts personally.
Why do you hate roundabouts?
They're the worst. Okay, hold on.
No,
Why do they
roundabouts are
exist?
so
Yeah,
convenient. What are
I
you
think we
talking
both
about?
understand about this.
Yeah.
Roundabouts are some of the worst things in the world, but
They are not. They are absolutely not. Roundabouts are
You
so
call it a
convenient.
traffic circle?
Okay.
You're just
worse.
wrong.
You're wrong. Anyway, so kind of finishing up over here, as we take a look on the Sisyphus update.
Is he still pushing it?
He's still pushing. Oh, he's done.
He's done?
pushing.
He did it.
He did it. He got it up the mountain.
What an honor.
What an
now he's back.
He's still taking a look
He
at
fell
that.
down.
Yeah, I'm just going to block him out right here.
It's okay.
That's
And
embarrassing.
television tower planner. Wednesday, bring out the umbrella and pray. Thursday, National No FCC Guidelines Day, except in Nebraska. I want to be on the air for that. I got a couple things to say. Friday, the beginning of Al Roker Appreciation Month. You better stay tuned for that. Saturday, partly cloudy, except interference. And Sunday, it's against. Oh, I don't know how to do that one. And so are you carrying the whole chicken? All right, and the last thing here, departure from normal graph. So if we take a look here, Wednesday is going to go -12. Thursday, -7. We're going to go up 37 degrees on Friday. Saturday, we're going to have a just neutral thing. Hi, Seth. Sunday, it's going to go negative Thrembo. Seth, you want to get in here and take a look at this other part? I think you want to. Come on, Seth. Come on. Let's go.
Monday, it's going to be sludge day.
It is going to be sludge.
Be ready.
I'm mic'd up, so.
It's okay. I'll give you my mic. I'll give you my mic.
What are we looking at?
Let's take a look at one more graphic, then we got to go to break.
Sunday is really low. I just gotta say.
All right, and back. Oh, okay. Wait, let's go over here. Let's go over here. No, Seth, come back. Come back. We're gonna take a look at this thing over here.
Why do we just keep inviting people onto our show?
Let's take a look at the chance of rain here.
It's gonna rain.
It might.
It might.
It might.
As well might.
It gonna rain.
It's gonna rain.
It gonna rain.
Where's your umbrella?
We're gonna
Add
see.
one.
We're gonna see after the break.
All right. That was a chaotic.
We're not going.
We're not
It's
going.
gonna
We're going to break.
It's gonna rain.
rain.
We're going to break.
gonna
Let's
rain
go
in
to
the break.
rain. It's gonna rain.
Had
Still
one.
gonna rain.
Thank you, Seth.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back to Entertainment Beach, the only show that it's our 1 year anniversary. It's a little bit afterwards.
1 year! We did it!
As DJ spits out his chicken, I don't know why.
Oh, that was gross.
That was really gross, but we'll clean that up later. It's been a heck of a year. I mean, if we just take a look at some of our highlights.
Yeah, let's take a look at the highlights throughout our year.
I mean, it's been. I don't know if we're gonna get through it all. To be honest with you,
we have. If we roll it now, we could probably get it through.
That little man.
Yes, I created this. I had the idea for the show a little more than a year ago.
Yeah, and as we take a look while we talk over.
Yes.
We are voicing over
take the shot. Take the shot.
Let's take the VO. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, look at my face.
Yeah, you are.
I remember when you only wore that flannel.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wore that flannel all the time. This was
guy.
our taste or waste, our very first segment.
That was the first thing we ever recorded.
We ate raw egg.
Why?
Because we can.
I say that as I'm eating an entire rotisserie chicken.
That's fine. That's fine.
But, I mean, it's been genuinely been some of the most fun I've had in a long time.
One of our first Proud to Presents. Oh, the memories of you.
And
hockey talk.
Hockey talk, which I don't know if it's ever going to.
It will never come back.
It'll
come back one day.
It might come back.
Talk of the Town. Our most consistent. We've had one per episode for a whole year, and I plan on doing one per episode for the rest of the show.
Absolutely, and I mean it's been great.
We've done a lot of silly antics on that.
Yeah, with like the wheel.
The wheel,
we
of
blur
course.
out other people's faces all the time, like the blurred.
Yeah, that was her
great.
prize. She won a blurred.
That was unfortunate.
That was really
It
fun.
was really unfortunate.
It's
but, I mean, I don't think we're gonna get through all of this. Unfortunately,
it's fine.
I mean, we still only have like a minute left in the show, but first.
Oh.
Bam!
Bam!
Look at that. That is my favorite part.
Yeah,
Of this.
and
let's
of course,
let's come back on us real quick.
Of course, our discontinued Cards of Fate.
We're running out of time.
We're running out of time. That's unfortunate.
Unfortunately, we're running out of time.
Yeah, I was trying to have us cut the break pretty early because I know we were running out of time there.
It's
but
unfortunate, but
4 more memories to come. We have, what, 2 more years of this?
Something like that. I don't.
We plan on doing it. We're not going anyway anytime soon.
Not few enough. No, kidding. So, I mean, that's gonna do it for our show. Season 3 is we're officially back.
We've begun. Are you ready?
It's gonna get a lot worse from here.
Yes, follow us on Instagram.
It's gonna get a whole lot worse from here. So thank you for watching. Be sure to follow us at entertainment_breach on Instagram. And let me keep this part on. And we'll see you next time.
I'm gonna be sick.
All right.
Tonight on WTOP-10 Nightly News, find out which race car driver will be representing Oswego Speedway in Syracuse this weekend.
And Campus Recreation will be hosting a late-night study break. What activities you can participate in.
Plus, the big weekend for Laker hockey fans when you can watch the puck drop.
WTOP-10 Nightly News starts now.
That is really bad. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Kinjal Gurung.
And I'm Logan Russo.
Parts of Oswego County are currently under a boil water advisory due to repairs on water main breaks. The advisory affects the 7th Ward, which spans from Bayou Road and Hillside Avenue in the west to West River Road on the east, and just north of Allen Street to a little south of Mayflower Circle.
The City of Oswego recommends residents of these areas to bring tap water to a rolling boil for 2 minutes and cool before using. Another option is to use bottled water certified for sale by the New York State Department of Health. The advisory will last until at least mid-afternoon Saturday.
A few weeks ago, parts of Oswego County were under 4 feet of snow, but recently, Oswego has undergone a major thaw.
Is spring coming early, or is Mother Nature just playing tricks on us?
Let's ask our Storm 10 meteorologist, Ryan Murphy.
Ryan?
Well, thank you, guys. Taking a look at a couple of our weather headlines here. You'll see warmer days ahead. I promise you, it's going to get warmer out there. We had a few warmer days a couple days back. They kind of went away. I promise you, like I said, it is going to warm up. This weekend, we have some playoff hockey. I'll let you know the temperatures during the puck drop for not only the men's, but the women's game as well. And it is going to be pretty windy out there. There's a wind advisory. I'll get to that in a bit. A lot of wind gusts and whatnot. And bye-bye snow. I promise you as well, the snow is going to melt. We've had way too much of that this winter, and all of that will melt away and finally get rid of it. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Ryan.
It's a big weekend for Oswego hockey as both the men's and women's team are set to battle for the SUNY Championship in a highly anticipated doubleheader right here in Oswego. The Lakers punched their ticket to the finals after 2 impressive semifinal victories last weekend. The men's team dominated the Buffalo State Bengals with a 5-2 win. Forward Brandon Cohen led the charge with 2 goals, while Daniel Colabufo and Ryan Burke sealed the deal, sending Oswego to the SUNY Championship. Meanwhile, the women's team held strong in the defensive showdown against SUNY Canton, securing a 2-1 victory. Jenna Majewski and Rachel Corbett found the back of the net, while goaltender Lexi Levy stood tall to keep the Kangaroos at bay. Now the stage is set for the ultimate showdown on Saturday. The Lakers face off their biggest rivals, the Plattsburgh State Cardinals, in the green and gold themed doubleheader. The women hit the ice at 3 p.m. with the men following at 7 p.m. With the championship glory on the line, the energy in Oswego is electric. Now back to Kinjal and Logan at the desk.
Thank you, Jaden. As the deadline for applications for SUNY Oswego Student Operations Services is approaching, the Senior Associate Director for Resident Life and Housing, Patrick Woodward, encourages all the interested students to apply before March 16. The available positions are desk attendant and recycling technician. These positions are for the year 2025-26, so make sure to reapply even if you were waitlisted for the year 2024-25.
Tomorrow, Campus Recreation will be hosting their late night study break. There'll be a glow open skate, axe throwing, a massage therapist, an escape room, and much more. Free t-shirts will also be given to the first 400 students that arrive. And students who find a golden ticket in their stress-free bag win a prize. The event will take place at MCC from 8 to 10 p.m.
The 62nd Annual Student Exhibition at SUNY Oswego is all set to start tomorrow till April 6 in the Tyler Art Gallery. The exhibition features paintings, drawings, sculpture, digital artworks, animation, and many more from the creative minds at SUNY Oswego. The opening exhibition tomorrow is free and open to everyone. The event starts from 5 p.m. till 7 p.m. and the student artist prizes and awards will be announced at 5:30 p.m.
The Oswego County Historical Society and Robert Berkeley Physical Therapy are hosting a screening of The Princess Bride for the retro movie night at the Oswego Cinema 7. Moviegoers are encouraged to dress in costume for the screenings, and all proceeds go towards the Oswego County Historical Society. Tickets for the showing can be purchased in advance at the theater, at the Rivers End Bookstore, or through the museum.
Racing season is quickly speeding around the corner.
Reporter Luke Baker brings us details about some upcoming events.
Thanks, guys. The 36th Annual Syracuse Motorsports Expo will feature the return of Oswego Speedway. Representing the racetrack will be the beautiful number 22 super modified race car driven by Mike Bruce. Despite his accident last year, Bruce is the only driver in Oswego Speedway history to have won features in all 3 local racing divisions. Joining the number 22, Oswego Speedway's ever-popular 2-seat super modified car will also be in attendance. Opportunities to ride in this car will be available on the Oswego racetrack later this year. These iconic displays of speed and power will be showcased on March 8th and 9th at the Syracuse Center of Progress building. No need to speed, plenty of tickets and weekend passes will be available at the front doors. Oswego Speedway doesn't open until late May. However, further details on events held there can be found by attending this weekend's event. Now back to Kinjal and Logan at the desk.
Thank you, Luke.
Grease is the word at Mexico High School as performances of the rendition of the musical Grease start tonight and continue through Friday and Saturday. Directed by Laura Washburn, Grease follows the story of Sandy and Danny as they navigate their high school friend group while falling in love. Following tonight's showing, there will be 2 more shows tomorrow and Saturday, both starting at 7 p.m. Tickets are available at the door and by seeing any Grease cast member.
We are just 2 days away from the 10th annual Run Out Autism 5K. The event is closing on 300 participants, which would be the first time in the race's history that this milestone would be achieved. The race will start at 9 a.m. in front of Press Box. If you missed online registration, you still can get on the action because there will be an open registration at the event.
Still ahead tonight, how the tariffs on Canada and Mexico are affecting U.S.-made alcohol companies.
Plus, an update on the Pope's after episodes of acute respiratory failure on Monday.
Class of 76, yes, way back in 76. Back when the Earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
The Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Anna. Like licorice, Twizzlers, absolutely nasty. The thought of turkey is just nauseating.
I think you're wrong, is what I think.
You think I'm wrong a lot of time.
I do think you're wrong a lot.
When you look at the number of disasters in the U.S., chances are every area will deal with some kind of emergency in the next decade. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
And welcome back to WTOP-10. I'm meteorologist Ryan Murphy with your local weather forecast. Now we're going to start off taking a look at a wind advisory that we have going on right now in our area. It actually goes around through all the areas, counties around us. This wind advisory is going to go all throughout the night and it will expire at 4 a.m. But that will not stop the wind tomorrow. The wind tomorrow still will be very bad. To put this wind into perspective, your trash cans are going to end up in your neighbor's yard. The wind is bad enough for it to do that. So if you have any loose trash outside, whatnot, you might want to lock it down, put it in a spot where the wind won't get to it. I'm sure it'll make your neighbors happy. I know I wouldn't be happy if my neighbor's garbage blew into my yard. Now looking at our current conditions outside, you'll see it is cooler, 29 degrees. It's not like how it's been over the past few days where it's been nice and warm. I guess it pulled the John Cena and went heel. And taking a look at our current temperatures all across the state, you'll see it's fairly consistent for the most part. It's a cooler 20 degrees in our area and 30s and whatnot throughout the state. And looking at our live satellite radar through the state as well, you can see there's no precipitation, no snow, no rain, nothing like that over any of our areas, just some cloudy skies, whatnot, and those will continue to roll on in throughout the weekend and whatnot. Now, this weekend, we have 2 hockey games, the men's and the women's hockey SUNY Championship games. Now, if you're going to the women's game, which the puck drop is at 3 p.m., it'll be 29 degrees. Mostly cloudy for the most part. And then if you're going to the men's game at 7 p.m., it'll be a little bit warmer, 31 degrees, but it will be very windy. So if you're going, you might want to grab a windbreaker, a jacket or whatnot. It is a hockey game. Hockey games are cold. Now taking a look at our futurecast here, you'll see going into Friday evening, actually tomorrow evening I should say, you'll see we'll have clearer skies, not too much snow, nothing like that. And some clouds will roll on in, and we'll get a couple snow showers throughout the night into early Saturday morning. Now looking at puck drop for the women's game, you'll see not a cloud in the sky, no snow, no rain, nothing like that. And for the men's game here, same thing, not too cloudy, nice and clear, which is perfect for that. And a couple snow showers will roll on in after the game through Sunday night into Sunday morning, and it'll stay consistently like that throughout the day. Now looking at tonight, it'll be a cool 29 degrees. There'll be a couple snow showers here and there. Like I mentioned earlier, the wind is going to be pretty bad. Their wind gusts will be up to 48 miles an hour, so you might want to watch out for that. Now going into tomorrow, tomorrow we'll hit a high of 35 degrees. There's a couple chance of a few snow showers here and there. Honestly, it isn't much of a concern, but it will be mostly cloudy, and like I said earlier, those winds are going to be very bad, so keep that in mind. Now taking a look at our 7-day forecast here, you'll see temperatures will decrease, but they will increase again later into the week, and we'll get nice warmer conditions. The sun will come back out, but keep in mind that the nights will be cooler. That's all I have for my forecast. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Ryan.
In state news, some roads in New York have been closed due to flooding. In Manlius Central Road from Clements to Minoa Road has closed according to the police. But in a drive between DeWitt Highway Department, the State Department of Transportation has closed due to flooding in DeWitt. And in Creekland, Route 5 is shut down from Limberlost Road to Route 5 and Route 233.
Major retail chain known for selling car parts is closing 700 stores nationwide, including 7 in New York. Advanced Auto Parts announced that they are closing approximately 500 corporate stores in 200 independent locations. A full list of store closings has not been announced yet, but shops in Buffalo and Rochester have already closed. Advanced Auto Parts says this is a part of a restructuring plan that was first announced in November.
On Tuesday, President Trump imposed 25% tariffs on imports from Canada and Mexico.
But today he announced a 1-month suspension of tariffs on most of the imports from Canada and Mexico. Ivan Rodriguez breaks down the back and forth of the administration's economic plan.
Implementing sweeping new tariffs Tuesday, President Donald Trump is hitting pause, announcing the 25% tariff on most products from Mexico will now be delayed. Ontario Premier Doug Ford lambasting the administration over the economic tit-for-tat.
What a mess President Trump has created here. The only thing certain on these 30 days is uncertainty.
It's a significant development on the president's signature economic plan, which economists warned would raise prices for American consumers.
We import a lot of our fruit and vegetables from Canada and Mexico. That next trip to the supermarket's going to be a whole lot more uncomfortable.
The cost of producing cars, too, throughout North America could jump anywhere from $3,500 to $12,000, according to an analysis from the Anderson Economic Group. For some in the auto industry, the pause brings a momentary sigh of relief.
The administration's goals are admirable. We can't turn them on a dime and build a $4 billion facility, assembly plant in the United States in a couple of weeks.
Still, the new 20% tariff on Chinese imports remains in place, and the uncertainty over a trade war brewing on both borders brings fear that the American economic engine could stall.
What you're also seeing then is very sharp declines in consumer and business confidence. That in itself would cause economic harm.
In Atlanta, I'm Ivan Rodriguez.
After speaking to Ford, General Motors and Stellantis, Trump agreed to suspend the tariffs to ensure America's big three automakers aren't harmed financially.
The White House press secretary says automakers should use the next month to work towards the president's goal of bringing auto production back to the U.S.
Speaking of the tariffs, since the Trump administration implemented 25% tariffs on Canadian imports, it has changed the way people drink on the north border. Several provinces in Canada have taken U.S.-made beer, wine, and alcohol off their shelves. encouraging consumers to purchase Canadian-made drinks. The Distilled Spirits of Council and the United States says these tariffs will cause financial problems for U.S. companies and its workforce.
Despite several episodes of acute respiratory failures on Monday, Pope Francis is still stable and continuing his work while in the hospital. The 88-year-old pontiff has been battling a double pneumonia since entering a Rome hospital in mid-February. The Vatican says it does not expect to issue any more updates on the Pope's health until Saturday.
When WTOP-10 Nightly News continues, how the FDA plans to improve school lunches.
And find out how to keep your gut happy and healthy.
Jill told me it was Kitty from Glee. Yeah, what is it?
Al Roker.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel too. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man. Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one.
Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Welcome back to WTOP-10 Nightly News.
In consumer news, a common bacterial infection, bacterial vaginosis, currently considered a women's health issue, should now be considered an STD. New studies from Australia reveal that the recurrence rate of bacterial vaginosis, or BV, dropped by 60% when both women and their partners were treated for the infection. Left untreated, BV can increase the risk of HIV infection and infertility.
Dr. Marty Makary, President Trump's FDA pick, spoke with the senators about providing kids with healthier school lunches. In a hearing held by Senate Health, Education, Labor, and Pensions Committee, Makary talked about investigating seed oils and artificial dyes used in foods. Makary also added how he thinks seed oils and food dyes are good examples where the nation could benefit from scientific consolidation.
A new study from Harvard shows that swapping butter for plant-based oils can significantly reduce risks of premature death. High consumption of butter is linked to a 15% increased risk of mortality. However, high consumption of plant-based oils, including soybean and olive oil, are linked to an overall 17% decrease in risk mortality and cancer-related deaths.
Up to 70 million Americans are struggling in their day-to-day life because of digestive diseases.
But there are ways to keep your digestive system in check. Here's some advice from Mandy Gaither on how to keep a healthy gut.
Metabolism and immunity.
When gut health is good, our overall health is also generally good as well.
Gail Crushy with Cleveland Clinic says many factors affect the gut microbiome, but one of the biggest drivers, your diet.
What the gut microbiome prefers to eat are things that we, as the host, we can't digest. And so these are things like different dietary fibers.
That includes fresh fruits and veggies, whole grains, legumes or dried beans, nuts and seeds, and fermented foods like yogurt. All help gut health. But other foods can hurt it, including foods that are highly processed, are high in fat and sugar, and low in fiber. Kresge says to avoid those foods.
If we eat foods that the healthy bacteria don't like, it's going to shift in its composition to more of an unhealthy balance.
Kresge says having a healthy lifestyle also promotes gut health. That includes getting good, adequate sleep, managing stress levels, regular exercise, and making sure you stay hydrated.
All of these things together help support gut health.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Some other tips from health officials include eating slower and eating smaller meals.
And limiting how much you eat after dark.
Now for our sports report, we have Rob Fingers.
Rob, what can you tell us?
Thanks, guys. Well, after the Four Nations tournament enthralled viewers worldwide, the NHL has been getting back on the horse, and the wildcard races are close as ever. Notably, the New Jersey Devils just lost their star forward Jack Hughes to a season-ending surgery, and as such may be taking a tumble down the order. Meanwhile, teams like the Montreal Canadiens have been doing nothing but winning since returning. They themselves currently on a 5-game win streak, with the trade deadline also soon approaching. Teams like the New York Rangers are making crucial moves in hopes that they can nullify the effects of their middling season so far. It's all still to play for, and only 5 points separate 1st and 7th in the wildcard race. The NHL is certainly the league to be watching right now. But for now, we'll toss it to break, but keep it here because Mike Neckers is coming up next with all you need to know for sports. You're watching Nightly News right here on WTOP-10.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP.
Welcome back into WTOP-10 Nightly News. My name's Mike Neckers, and here's your Thursday night sports report. Yesterday afternoon, the Lakers took it to the Russell Sage Gators, with 7 different players getting on the score sheet in the first quarter alone as they went into the second ahead 10-0. This dominance continued for Oswego as Cassidy Croce finished the night with 3 goals. Mackenzie Wynn, Alexis Hill, Julia Quirk, Madison Davis, and Sophie Rushin. That's 5 players, each tacked on 2 more, leading the Lakers to a dominant 20-2 victory and improving to 2-1 on the season. It wasn't all sunshine yesterday, however, as the men's team traveled to a rainy Clarkson University to take on the Golden Knights. Corey O'Connor and Garrett Elston gave the Lakers an early 2-0 lead, but from there, Clarkson dominated, scoring 14 unanswered goals. O'Connor would net 2 more in the fourth to complete his hat trick, with Emmett Starwicks and Trey Jones each tacking on 1 more, finishing with a 15-6 loss. Shifting over now to the world of professional sports, Max Crosby has signed a 3-year, $106.5 million contract extension with the Las Vegas Raiders, making him the highest paid non-quarterback in NFL history. Crosby, who played in only 12 games this past season due to injury, finished the year with 45 tackles and 7.5 sacks on the season, and is sure to surpass that this coming year, assuming he can stay healthy. And while some NFL pass rushers are getting the bag that they deserve, some players are facing a different and much more harsh reality. The Los Angeles Chargers have officially released 5-time Pro Bowler Joey Bosa after 9 seasons with the team. This move was made by the Chargers to free up nearly $30 million in cap space and leaves NFL fans across the world wondering where Joey Bosa will end up next season, with the San Francisco 49ers, home of his brother Nick Bosa, as the clear favorites to land him. Well, folks, that's all for me, but we'll be right back here on WTOP-10 after the break.
Put the keys down, Kevin.
But I'm gonna drive home.
There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
What's going on?
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man. Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one. Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
Hi everyone, this is WTOP-10 Nightly News. Welcome back after that short commercial break. So, have you guys ever saw a weirdly shaped Cheeto but still ate it?
Well, one person decided to throw their Cheeto up for auction.
A Cheeto shaped like the Pokemon Charizard was sold by Golden Auctions.
For a whopping $87,000.
Wow.
That's some
pretty
good
crazy.
business.
Mike,
Yeah.
big games this Saturday. What are we thinking for the score?
Oh, well, Logan, we've got Oswego women's hockey taking on Plattsburgh at 3 p.m. and Oswego men's hockey at 7 p.m. For the women's game, I'm going to take Oswego 3-1, and for the men's game, it's going to be 4-3 in overtime. That's my prediction.
I like that. Kinjal, you have a guess?
For me, I think I'll go with like 2-1 and 3-2. I don't know, just random.
I think I'm also going to go 2-1. But I think for the men's game, I think like Mike said, it's going to be a really close one. I think 4-3, but not overtime.
I don't know. I think the women shut it out. I think they go 3-0 and the men 3-1. I think they got that.
I think that's
We
pretty
should
good.
come back to this and then like watch whose prediction got like.
That's our report for tonight.
Be sure to stay tuned for the bigger picture.
Thank you for watching.
Have a great night, everyone.
Hello, my name is Dylan Zielinski.
And I am Paul Theodore Beatty.
We certainly had a lot of laughs here on Oh Boy last semester. Our goofy antics surely put smiles on a lot of people's faces.
But we here at Oh Boy have turned over a new leaf. We feel that our old brand was immature and somewhat lazy. We want the show to be something that Al Roker would be proud to tune into.
Which is why we have worked all semester to create the best quality programming that WTOP could have asked for. So today,
we're playing water pong.
Welcome to season 2, folks, of
Oh Boy!
My name is John Bolus. I just drifted this 89 long bet forward, so I could do anything.
International waters.
It's not. You know it's not. What's up, man? I got your food. Dude, I can't hear you, man. I can't hear you. Take a seat, right? Oh, you might have just broken the studio. Here's Riley. Hey. I feel very comfortable in this setting right now.
Oh boy!
Don't ask any more stupid questions.
I'm Minch.
I'm John.
And welcome back to
Oh Boy! Minch, you want to introduce yourself any little bit more because you were asking specifically to introduce yourself?
I'm Minch. What's up? That's about it.
All right, well, we are going to play, as we said, some water pong. So we are going to start setting this up, and I would just like to show the audience, if we want to stay on camera too here, this
I don't know how many
is water from Kinney Charlie, come here. Give me a little taste test. What is that?
Am I supposed to taste it?
Go ahead.
It's
just water.
This?
There's grass in that.
Yeah, there's.
What is that?
Dirt.
It's water.
It's water.
It's water.
All right. Just so everybody knows, we are playing water pong. All right, so we're gonna fill up the cups here. Boys, we're gonna do a little weekend recap.
Weekend recap.
Yep, that. It's hard.
Weekend recap.
Yeah. Anyway, Minch, you went home. What was that like? What'd you do?
I played Marvel Rivals, raged about it, and then had a few choice beverages.
Nice. More water.
Milk.
Yeah,
Water.
the Kinney drugs
Maybe
water.
even some chocolate milk.
Maybe some chocolate milk.
Oh.
Perchance.
All right. So how do we want to do this, gentlemen? We want to do a little
Eye for an
eye.
Here, you
Eye
do
for
it.
an eye.
Oh.
Dude.
Are we serious?
Dude.
Oh, man.
Oh, what a
I was yelled at for spilling water already before the
What a disappointment.
broadcast began, so
Give me a
make
ball.
everyone happy.
All right, go ahead. I guess it's Minch and I. We're doing a little eye for eye. Do you want to go eye for eye?
And John, me and you can look at each other.
All right.
That's my favorite thing.
Eye for eye.
Oh,
All right, I suck.
We're bad.
All
All right, well then you and
Oh yeah.
John and Paul
All right, we got the
can try.
balls.
There we go.
No, we got the balls. Get out of here.
Huh?
We're starting.
All right, fine. That's
All right.
whatever.
Whatever.
Let's not spend the whole time trying to be like eye for.
Yeah.
All
We don't
go
want to
ahead.
embarrass
Here we
ourselves
go.
if we have to.
Oh
boy.
That's
Oh,
balls
no.
back.
Balls back.
All right, we might be in some trouble.
Boys are playing a dangerous game.
We're gonna be
against
playing all
John.
episode long, so we're gonna see what happens. We're definitely gonna bring in some celeb shots, things like that.
Oh,
no. Someone
Stay on
collect
your
that for
cord,
me. I'm
dude.
attached to a wire.
Yeah,
Get
me
your cord
too.
out of here, dude.
So other than that, the boys
I'll get it.
called a hockey game this weekend.
I
That was
did
pretty
with
cool.
with Kenny Gerard
Kenny's in the back.
that Dylan directed. So we're gonna do it one more time on Saturday, a big whiteout game.
Nice.
There
Good
we
job.
go. All right.
Oh boy,
All right.
we're locked in. Come on.
What they called
Come on,
me?
come on.
They called me the shooter in high school. Oh wow, that's not a good.
Oh,
Hey, there we go. Yeah,
right.
that's a
Good
bad
game here.
They did
We
not
should have
call me
ran
that.
all
Oh, we
10
don't have
cups.
replays like run through week. That would have been cool.
They called me Paul Theodore Beatty in high school. They did not call me.
All right, here we
anything else.
go. Nope. Off. John, nice shirt.
That's a good shirt.
No one wore the actual shirt we're
He's on
supposed
tour.
to wear, dude.
Nobody cares about that shirt, dude.
Except
Oh,
everyone
righty,
does. We
all
had
right.
a lot of people asking for
Oh.
some merch. Dude, I don't know what else to talk about. We had a good weekend. It was a good
We
time.
sang music.
Yeah, we sang music.
In
We were
good
handed some
company.
microphones. Good company. What do you want?
Can we make this tight?
Yep.
We made the brick Instagram.
Yep, that was
because
it.
of all the singing and dancing that we did and nothing else.
Family friendly place.
Come on,
John, what the heck?
Nice.
Wow.
All right, don't scream like that.
That's
Can
gonna
I
pick.
also get that same formation?
That's gonna pick up
Per
nicely.
chance.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm sure the mic's definitely just peaked.
I'm sure they're very happy about that.
Oh, come on.
I like
What
to
a
go
catch.
from high to low, as in hello, as in hello.
Hey, this, dude.
Dang right, dang right.
What is that poem there, man?
Yeah.
It's like a theme song.
Dude,
Look at this hair on here.
Oh,
That's gotta be
John.
That's miniatures.
Dude,
Gotta
that
be
is
John's
definitely not
mullet
my hair.
hair.
No,
Wait,
that's
put
not my
that in
hair.
a locket.
Is
dude.
there
How much time I got?
Is there a punishment?
Is there a punishment?
Yeah, for losing.
They have to watch an episode of Entertainment Breach.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yoink.
Look at that
Take
shot.
headset off. Come here. Caitlin's gonna
Celeb
take our
shot.
first celeb shot.
Oh,
Caitlin
what?
is probably one of the biggest, if not the biggest fan of Oh Boy. She's watched since day one.
I don't know, man. I got Moo Milker back home.
Moo Milker.
Pretty big fan of the show.
If I miss this, I'm gonna be mad.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna be mad.
Oh,
she's mad.
do I
Go
get a
home
select
mad.
shot
Go
for me?
ahead.
I want Jesse.
Jesse, all right, let's do it.
He stands about
See,
6'8",
here at Oh Boy, we
and
get
he's
everyone on
he's
our
a he's a Super Bowl champion with the Eagles.
Yeah,
I'd
go
like to
ahead,
say
dude.
that.
Oh, you're not even part of the group? Look at that.
Oh! That's why I picked him.
Live
That's
studio
why I picked
boy.
him. The best student in my
Live
TA
studio
class.
Audience.
Oh, Riley. Get
Oh
in here, boy.
boy.
Producer.
The
Oh, boy.
producer.
Here we go.
Producer, Oh Boy.
Never have I done this before with Riley.
No.
Finger down.
Oh, and he's trash.
All right.
Oh, Jesse, help me out. I'm still tapped.
Mr. Harlow, come show me how it's done.
Oh boy,
We
you
got
got Jack
everybody
Harlow in the
rolling.
building.
Jack Harlow's in the building. Yeah.
Your cup sire.
The ball in the sky.
Oh! He, in fact, did not show him how it's
Air
done.
ball.
I love that this is just what Oh Boy's content.
You gotta
has
retire
came to.
now.
Can I get a gentleman's please?
Ooh, this is good. This is good.
good.
Call it, and then we'll get both of them.
No.
No?
Here we go.
Oh, could have called that.
I
Could have seen
threw
that
my
coming from that
IFB
side of the
too.
table.
House money.
When it hit the
Yeah, sure, buddy.
House money.
Oh, man.
Oh, the toilet bowl. Yo,
All right, I'm going first.
gotta be the MVP right now.
Yep, yeah.
They might as well
Other
call
than
me.
Jesse.
Dude,
Dude, every time it hits, it's picking up on the mic and going in my IFB.
good.
Oh, come on, man.
You gotta be
Dude.
kidding
All
me,
right.
John.
This game's got to be rigged.
This is rigged right
now.
now.
This game's got to be
We
rigged.
got about a minute left to win it. All
Oh,
right.
I don't need him.
Dylan won't do it.
Give
I
me
won't
about
do
give me
it.
about 2 seconds. Hot chopper.
Oh, man.
Don't I get
Come
it?
on.
Don't,
Yeah,
back,
throw
behind the
behind
back.
the
How
back.
much you got?
Dude, first episode of Oh Boy. What about this?
What about that? How about them apples, buddy?
This stuff ain't nothing to me, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, dude. We're hitting
Oh
cups
gosh.
down here. It's not in.
This is.
Nope. Awful. Airballed. Come on, show them what you got.
Kush.
Oh, my gosh. Hey, we get redemption?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
that's
Hey,
fair.
we're
Come on, guys.
We're playing
Fair
all.
rules.
We're playing all episode long, dude.
Oh, are we really?
Oh yeah, we get.
There we go.
Oh! Yeah, we did it.
I get another one, dude.
Yeah,
I keep
John
going.
does get
John's
another
always
Wow, I
got
thought it
clutch.
was- okay.
These guys ever played this before? I'm just kidding. I know these guys
Hey.
have played this before.
We're gonna pause the game while
There we go.
you guys go to commercials. So go to commercial, and we'll be right back with some more.
Oh boy.
On.
Yeah, we go on at like 11:30. It's like.
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow.
Wow.
Get a close up of that one. Matthew.
Broadcast news. Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Oh Boy, everybody's favorite segment, Minch on the Street. Today's topic, Applebee's.
Yeah, so Minch, tell them about the new setup that we got going on here.
The new setup is greasy little camera instead of big camera, and it no longer says Mott's on it. Minch on the Street, buddy.
Mozzarella sticks.
Did you do the world today?
Did I do the world?
Wordle.
Wordle? Oh, not yet, no.
Dude, I'm trying to get the answers so I can get a first try. Bushman, our teacher, sent us an email, and he's like, new Star Wars Club on campus. Immediately join the Discord. Are you a proud member of the new Star Wars Club on campus?
I did see the Buckman email.
Did you sign up for Star Wars Club?
I didn't, should I?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that right as I get to my room.
No, Johnny, I'm not. I apologize. Oh, am I supposed to say yes with propaganda?
Are you a proud member of the Star Wars Club on campus?
I'm not. I should be, though.
I would say you look like a Star Wars guy.
I'm proud.
Did you do the Wordle today?
The Wordle?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Dude. Do you partake in Star Wars?
Yes.
What's your favorite movie?
Empire Strikes Back.
That's not bad. Decent. Are you a proud member of the new Star Wars Club on campus?
No.
You should join it.
I'm okay.
Now I'll forward you the email. She's gonna join. What's your least favorite of John Bolus's Fords?
My least favorite?
Yeah.
I've seen more of the truck, but the Bronco's pretty cool.
But you've seen more. Actually, they've both broken down. Are you proud members of the new Star Wars Club on campus?
I didn't know we had Star Wars Club.
Yeah, me neither.
Send them the link. I'm gonna send you guys an email. Did you do the Wordle today?
No,
Why?
because I've been busy.
I see you wearing this green. What are you doing for St. Patrick's Day? How do I forward an email?
Reply all.
How do I forward an email? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
How do I forward, bud? Type your email in there, buddy. Dylan, what's your favorite word? Probably like ranch or something. He's a 5-year-old. Maybe ketchup. The last tech miner I heard about, he was taking polymers and he tried running a piece of plastic through the bandsaw backwards and he just kicked the blade off it.
That's
and then
impressive.
Mr. Oh Boy,
That's actually impressive.
Mr. Oh Boy himself, Dan Tryon, banned him from ever using a saw in his lab again. What's your go-to bagel, Rob?
I'd have to say the Sally Ride. Turkey, bacon, mayo, avocado. Really good with Chipotle mayo.
This is the bagel guy.
Everything bagel.
Gotta go.
Oh.
This guy, emergency responder, on his way. Go save the world, Sheen. Did you just leave that there?
Yeah, he did.
Just gotta go.
It's not good.
I mean, dude, this one, pretty much every WTOP show, pretty good. But when you compare it to Oh Boy, there's dude, Jack Harlow.
That's my
Obviously, he
spoon.
doesn't like it. Just take a little sip.
I hate food. All food. Yeah. This guy probably did the Wordle. Did you do the Wordle? Dude, what is wrong with you?
They only have one sandwich, and it's peanut butter and jelly.
Ice cream sandwich.
Yeah.
That sandwich.
So he says he hates it, and then goes back for another sip.
That's what I do.
It's actually pretty good.
So you like it?
No.
C64.
Dude, if C4 can blow up that much, what do you think C64 does? That I could send John Struck to the moon with that thing.
You ever heard that, like, manhole cover?
Yeah.
Got, like, sent
It got sent and mocked Jesus.
Yeah, it, like, got out of Earth's rotation.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's actually true, but, like...
There's a very high chance that it burned up in the atmosphere. If not, though,
it's
approximately very far away. And it's going to just enter some random planet's atmosphere and destroy the whole thing.
Aliens are going to be like, what is that?
Aliens are going to think it's a declaration of war.
Yeah.
How do you make a carrot that mushy?
It's a sweet potato.
You see, we've got a vise in a vise. That's about it. This awesome, cool little part here. It's part of a skateboard, you know, Lakeside Manufacturing on Instagram, Lakeside Manufacturing. Soon enough, we'll be selling longboards, 10 by 36 inch longboards, $120 base price. That might change. Give us a look. Lakeside Manufacturing on Instagram. Keep a lookout.
Can we have it pop up on the screen?
It is Lakeside Manufacturing on Instagram. The logo is like a big diamond. It's got trees and stuff.
Do we have your permission to use your logo?
You absolutely.
I'll steal it off your Instagram and throw it up on the
absolutely
screen
have
right
my
now.
permission.
Shindine, did you do the Wordle today?
I didn't. Should I?
Do it live.
And then give me the answer.
You just need a word.
Oh, wait, hold on. Can't spell plots.
That doesn't have an E in it.
Oh.
I've never seen those colors.
Why is it red?
Yeah, this is weird.
This is
well,
weird.
I'm colorblind. I can't see the normal color.
Right.
Or it's gotta be. Come on now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Second try?
Well, she was.
Dude. Minch on the, I don't know what chair. Look at this guy. This is fun. All right, thanks for watching Minch on the Street. We'll see you on Oh Boy.
Kids worry about a lot of things. Getting enough food to eat shouldn't be one of them. Through a nationwide network of food banks, Feeding America serves virtually every community in the United States. See how you can help your community. Visit feedingamerica.org.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
We're here for you, we're here for you. This is your channel 2. With sports and news and what to do, we're here for you. It's your TV, you're watching WTOP. Your TV, thanks for watching WTOP. Free. La 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 la. La 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 la. Freeze.
Welcome back to Oh Boy. So, when we had an episode for senior week last semester that we decided not to do, we sent out a Google form to our friend group, the Greasy Couch Community. The form asked the boys a bunch of questions. Hey, the boys got a bunch of questions, so we're going to go through and share the answers with you guys finally. So, pop it up. If we have
Depart.
Maybe not.
All right.
That was anticlimactic.
Pop it up. There we
There
go.
we go.
Wonderful.
Who's most likely to get thrown out of a party? All right, so we have a three-way tie here with Minch, John Boldus, and Frankie, Freaky Frank. Let the name speak for itself.
Call him Tootsie.
Boldus should have taken
Never
that.
do anything bad.
Yeah, no, I...
So are we the deciding factors, or?
Yeah, I
who's
guess
the-
you and I can...
All right, so I think John.
I'll go with Freaky Frank.
Oh, okay. I'd say Frankie.
Freaky Frank.
I'd call him Toots. You gotta call him Toots now.
Kenny told you to watch your mouth.
All right, anyway.
We'll go Frank.
We're
on
going
that
with
one.
Freaky Frank on that one. Next one. Oh, there we are. We
Boom.
got- Oh, next
I wonder
one.
if they can read that. I don't know.
All right. who's most likely to be an undercover spy right now. So this one
is
is
Dan
Dan
Hall.
Hall. This
We
one,
got Paulie
Paulie.
here. All right. Kenny.
Kenny.
And then Jaybird.
Jaybird is
my
an
roommate
undercover
Jaybird.
spy.
I guess.
Do you
I
guys
mean,
remember who you voted for? Because I can tell you who I
have
voted
no
for.
idea.
I remember.
I don't even remember doing
I
this.
voted for Dan Hall.
It was either Dan
Shout
Hall
out
or
Dan
I think it
Hall.
was Jaybird.
I definitely voted for
Kenny
Dan
said he voted for Dan Hall. I think Dan Hall just made a lot of sense.
Somebody's lying.
So, I voted for Dan Hall. Next one.
I think he's too cute to be real.
All right, most likely to drop out. Minch.
Frankie. Let's go with boldest in there.
Where did that come from?
I'd give that one to Frankie too, just an edge.
I'm giving
Oh,
that one
really?
to Minch after the semester he's gone through, dude.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh man.
Next one.
I love
Next
you.
one. Who's most alpha?
Jaybird! Yeah, Jaybird!
Jaybird.
There we go.
Frankie somehow got some votes. I know he voted for himself. On that one.
We got Dan Hall, Boldest, and Kenny in there. All
Kenny
right.
as well.
I'll take the bird.
Actually, no. That is not Kenny. There's
What is it?
3 different shades of blue. That one is actually Riley. That is
Oh,
Riley.
it's just not
Riley
showing.
got-
page 2.
okay.
Riley got cut off?
Definitely not Riley.
Frankie definitely voted for himself twice. Definitely not. Next one. Next one. All right, who's the last person to respond? Dan Hall.
That is
Hall.
true.
Dan Hall.
Boldest.
It's boldest.
It definitely is
does
boldest.
not answer. Dude, we will be pulled over on the side of the road. Minch, it's happened a few times before. Calls John. Never answers.
Never answers.
I think
We were back home.
Yeah.
My brother called John on like a Thursday night. He called us back Saturday morning. He goes, "Yo, dude, what's up?"
Dude, I got something going on, man.
Next one. All right, most likely to bail you out of jail.
That's
I
Dylan,
won
baby.
this one with a landslide. I'm proud of myself.
There's
for that.
no
you go.
way.
I'll
No
take,
way.
I'm on.
I'll take a third
Next one.
of that.
Who's the goofiest? Paulie.
Hey
Real.
now,
yeah.
that's got, hey,
Goofball.
I am a goofball. If we had Brian on here,
All
that would be
right, next one.
run away. Run away.
Um,
If we have it.
next one. Most likely to bark in public.
Really? Do it!
I won that one.
Yep.
That's
I
all
gotta
you need
vote
to know.
somehow.
Next one.
Oh, Frankie would second.
Yeah, that also makes sense.
That's real.
Next one. Yippee, live in the van. Seth and I split.
So they're just gonna be living the van life
Yeah,
together.
Oh yeah.
And then all of us can live in one.
We're all
like,
just
suplex
living the van life.
Yeah. Next one. Get back with their ex. Frankie.
I didn't even have
Brian.
That's
No,
Brian.
that's Brian. And then that
Oh,
one,
okay.
the one vote was for me.
I was gonna say like I didn't.
Anyway,
I love my
next
girlfriend.
one.
Yeah.
Get married first.
That's gotta be Kenny, right?
Yeah.
wait,
No. This one's Riley.
Oh, that makes
This
sense.
one's Paulie. This
Yeah.
one's Boldest.
Hey,
and then
nice.
I think this one's Kenny. Yes. All right, next one.
We love
Congrats,
Chelsea
boys.
around here.
The person you go to for advice, I won that one.
I don't know how I didn't get anything. That's honestly.
Yeah,
we
we
need a
gotta listen to
revote.
Dylan
We need a
for advice,
revote.
but that's all right.
Next
Revote.
one.
I'm going Dan Hall.
Biggest sim, Paulie. And it
Real.
stands true to
Landslide.
that.
There wasn't even a different option.
100% true.
It was, hey, real quick, guys. Who's the biggest sim? 3, 2, 1.
Paulie Beatty.
Hey, shout out Juliana,
I'm about
though.
to say some
Last
words
time
I
we did
can't.
this- last time we did this, when we sent this out, she was just your friend who's a girl. So,
Yeah.
But now she's my
girlfriend.
girl who's a friend.
That's how you
No,
say
I'm
it.
just joking. She's my lovely.
Anyway, we're going to send it over to commercial break, and we'll be right back with some more. Oh, boy.
And it could be your last chance to see one occur for 2 decades, as the next time one will be visible over the continental U.S.
It's May 84. Yarrow told police in the hospital that he had pressed the doorbell and waited.
They mix with oxygen and nitrogen. They become briefly
What's going on?
Yeah, dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Matt, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man. Whoa. You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one.
Matthew, Broadcast news.
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
When
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
All right, welcome back to Oh Boy. We're still kind of playing some Pong, just hanging out, chilling as we do. Well, now it's time for everyone's favorite segment, Girlfriend Review. All the boys now have girlfriends, and I'm still sitting here single. So if you're watching this, maybe pop up my Instagram, give me a follow. Don't put up my Instagram, I guess, Brummer, whatever, dude. I'm just going to stay single. So, boys, take it away.
Do we have a camera?
Take two, maybe.
Or not. Anyway, we're doing girlfriend review. From Megan, we've got a few key texts.
Hey, wait,
Katie and I are laughing out loud.
Shout out Hannah.
Shout out Hannah. We're bringing Dylan up for you. We're going to hang out. That's all I'll say. Yeah, we're laughing out loud. Minch on the street is very funny. Calling out your broken trucks are not broken, by the way. They're just...
For now.
Making sure I know what I'm talking about by fixing them. Wow, only 6 minutes left. This is so entertaining. I don't know what more we could have better than that. So we're going to move on, yeah.
Hey, good job. Good job.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, Minch.
All right. From Ella and her family. Loves the new set. Doesn't... I'm not going to say that one, actually. The new graphics, cool for Minch on the Street. I like the new style of Minch on the Street. I think there was 2 seconds where I wasn't laughing or smiling. Not good with numbers, but best one yet. Mary says best one ever. Noni was laughing and enjoying herself like a 1,000,000 out of 10. Much improved production.
Hey. Oh, the newest member.
Oh boy, making her debut is my lovely girlfriend Juliana. She wants to start off first. Come on!
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Oh, okay. Well, I need the camera back on me.
Hurry up.
We need to go from the heart. All right, so she first off just says, I love you in all caps, which is awesome. I love you too. Not too, but whatever. All right, she goes, here's my official debut review. So glad the show is back. Paul, your dance moves are great, and I can officially say that I'm a proud supporter of Minch on the Street. My only request is more Seth, so we need him to keep on coming.
Right.
No way Justice is most alpha. That's crazy, Paul. I think you have some explaining to do about getting back with your ex. We said that was Brian, so whoever wanted to say that, whatever.
It was not
and she goes, you don't have to say this out loud, but I would just like to add that I'm genuinely so proud of all of you, and I love you guys so much. And that she loves Megan.
Bump Cam.
So we'll go with that.
There we go.
Give her some love. Give her some love. Bump Cam. Maybe.
Oh, that was good right there.
All right, Kenny, go.
All right, go, Kenny.
Go. Why is Sean Dean calling me right now? Decline. I don't have a mic on me, so I'm going to bring Minch over here to be on mic. Thank you, Minch. She says, it was wonderful, 10 out of 10, great entertainment, and a big fan of Minch on the Street.
Yeah, who is it? Who is it?
All right, here, scooch back in.
All right.
Scooch back in. Scooch back
Bring it in, boys.
All right, boys. All right, so spring break is coming up. Sadly, we only got, what? One more no more episodes.
No more episodes for spring break.
Thank God, because I need to get out of here. Me, Paulie, Kenny, Riley, Brummer in the back. We are all going to the Outer Banks.
In Australia, baby.
Not Australia, but quickly, we are going to be doing, we haven't publicly announced it, so we're going to do it now, and it will be on the Instagram. We are going to do Oh Boy Takes on the Outer Banks. It will be a vlog-style special event. It will not take up any Oh Boy time. It will be its own new show, hopefully 30 minutes. Minch, boldest, you don't even got the regular spring break, do you?
No, I got student teaching, so I got different breaks, man. It's a tough life.
45.
Yeah.
Minch is
I don't
going
know.
home, hanging out.
Grinding Grandmaster.
All right.
All right.
No, we're really excited to be back, guys. It's going to be an awesome semester. It's going to be fantastic. Dude, it continues to be, real quick.
Mother review real quick. Minch on the Street was the best of the show.
There we
And
go.
also, gotta give a little shout out, was Ryan Hoffman's birthday on Monday.
Happy
So
birthday.
all
Happy
the boys
birthday,
are
Ryan
wishing
Hoffman.
you
Happy
had the
birthday.
greatest birthday.
So, Oh Boy continues and will forever be the greatest show on WTOP. Boys, I think that's all we got. Why don't we give them the first one of enjoy the rest of your night.
And welcome into season 23, episode number 1 of Laker Connections, your only place for all things Laker sports. I'm Ken Gerard, co-hosted by the loving Lucas McGarry and Mr. McGarry. It has been way too long since me and you both sat down at this desk, and a lot has happened in Laker sports over the past couple of months. First things first, how you doing?
Well, I am doing absolutely fantastic. The Lakers have had a fantastic year athletically as a whole. We're going to be talking about a lot of sports in this episode. We have a ton to catch up on. We have had a ton of success, but I want to talk really quickly about the success that my team has had. Oswego State Swimming and Dive Week. We got second on both the men's and women's side, so quick shout out to them. Nice job, all of you guys. That's how I've been doing, but I'm just ready to get back into Laker Connections.
Well, speaking of, let's get into it with the SUNY playoff hockey in full swing and the regular season now in the rearview mirror. It is time for the Wheelhouse Wire, where me and my pal Lucas will update you all things Oswego hockey from last weekend and next. Now, Lucas, why don't you start us off with how the men's hockey team did this past weekend?
Yeah, after going 0-2 against the Bengals in the regular season, the Oswego Lakers dominated the Buffalo State Bengals in the SUNYAC semifinals, securing a 5-2 victory to advance to the finals. Despite a scoreless first period, the Lakers controlled possession and outshot Buffalo 31-11, with goalie Brandon Milberg was seldom challenged in the goal, but also made key saves to keep the Bengals off the board. Buffalo struck first in the second period, however, but Oswego responded immediately with Brandon Cohen netting the equalizer before adding another goal to give the Lakers a 2-1 lead heading into the third. Oswego continued its offensive surge as Drake Semrat and Daniel Calabufo extended the lead to 4-1. Buffalo managed a late power play goal, but Ryan Burke sealed the game with an empty netter, securing the Lakers' place in the SUNYAC finals. And then we learned later that night it would be hosted at home.
We will get to what's coming ahead very shortly here, Lucas, but what a game it was. I mean, the Lakers go 0-2 on the season against Buffalo State Bengals, coming to the year at 55-4 and some change all time against Buffalo State. It ends at 55-6 or whatever it was. A large margin of victory for the Lakers' overall history against this Bengals team. And they maybe came in and thought thrice is the lucky one, and it just wasn't for the Bengals. And Oswego got the job done, Lucas.
Yeah, I mean, for the Bengals, you got to look at it. Just unfortunately, the saying goes, you can't beat a team 3 times in one season. It's very, very hard to do. And the Bengals, they had the Lakers' number in the regular season. But like I said in the press game conference that I talked about, I was a part of during the game, the Lakers have Ed Gosick, which I don't think people take into account how important he really is. He is such an insanely brilliant hockey mind. So I think for him, he absolutely does a great job moving that team on to the finals.
Absolutely, Lucas. Now let's look ahead to the women's team past weekend. So the Lakers secured the 1 seed in the last weekend of regular season against Cortland. While on the other side, the Canton Kangaroos secured the 4 seed with an overtime win thriller against the Mooresville Mustangs in their last game of the regular season. Now this set the stage for the SUNYAC semifinals right here in Oswego. The slow start for both teams, but the Lakers would take a 2-0 lead in the third period. The Roos were able to bury one with an empty net with time winding down to bring it to a 1-goal game. But the Lakers missed an empty netter, but were able to hold on and take the 2-1 victory over Canton. Now, Lucas, it was close. It was a close one for the Lakers, and now they get ready to face the Cardinals this Saturday. What are your thoughts on this close victory for the Lakers?
Honestly, a little too close for my liking when it should have been a little bit more of a margin. Not just on that missed empty netter like we talked about, which I was absolutely dumbfounded when that happened. That was such a crazy shot, went right off the sidebar, absolutely ridiculous. But I think for Oswego, that was a game to really just mentally prepare themselves for this playoffs. That was their first real test in the playoffs because they got that number 1 seed bye. So I think for them, they got that the playoff jitters out in that game, which is very, very good, going up against a Plattsburgh team next that is sure to not have any playoff jitters.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the full screen, the Lakers outshoot Canton by quite a large margin. Neither able on the power play. But the Lakers got the job done, so it's going to be a close one. But let's move ahead to the men's preview of the weekend. And some things change, and some things remain, as the saying goes. The Oswego State Lakers will host the Plattsburgh State Cardinals in the SUNY Championship Saturday at 7 p.m. Now, this one gives me a little bit of deja vu from the 2022-23 season, as the Lakers beat Buffalo State in the semifinals and go on to host the Cardinals in the championship game. And the Lakers are 2-0 against the Cards this season, same as it was that 22 and 23 season. This will be the third straight season the Lakers meet Plattsburgh at home in the playoffs. And the Cardinals are 2-0 in those postseason matchups. Now, Lucas, with all the similarities in this one, what feels different for these teams this year?
I think what's different for the Lakers is obviously how new they are. They lost so many guys this past season, and they've really had to completely rebuild the team. And Ed Gosick has done a fantastic job doing that. Obviously, you see right here, Oswego, SUNY leading 4.35 goals per game. Plattsburgh right close behind them, 3.3. Very, very interesting matchup. And I think for both these teams, Oswego up 2-0 on the season for them. They've beaten Plattsburgh both times. So again, it comes to the question, can Oswego beat them a third time?
Well, it's been answered the last couple of seasons as a resounding no. The Lakers go up 2-0 in 2023 and 24, and now this year they had the season series and it comes to the playoffs. They come into the Deb and they beat the Lakers in an upset. So I'm excited to see how this one goes, Lucas, but take me ahead now to the other side of the Oswego-Plattsburgh matchup, the women's team.
Yeah, the Oswego State Lakers are gearing up for what could be considered the biggest day in whiteout history. Like you already said, both men's and women's team are defending the Deb against a tough Cardinal squad. But in Game 1, the women's team looks to continue their dominant run with a stellar 22-2-2 record, 15-1-2 in conference, holding the top seed and a number 6 national ranking. All eyes are on elite goaltender Lexi Levy as they face second-seeded Plattsburgh. The Cardinals boasting a strong 19-6-1 record, 14-3-1 in the conference, come into this game averaging less than a goal against them per game. They aim to spoil Oswego's historic season with both teams excelling defensively. A tight battle should be expected in this one.
Well, absolutely. The last time this matchup happened here in Oswego, it went to a shootout, and the Lakers took the win in the shootout. And it's going to be tough. I mean, it doesn't matter how good either squad is. I always think between Oswego and Plattsburgh, it's going to be a tight game. And you bring in that rivalry, and then you add that little depth of it being the playoffs. So, I mean, it's going to be a good game. I'm not going to make any predictions quite yet, but I think this one is going to come down to the wire. The Lakers are a team that can lead early on, and then as it gets into the later goings, Plattsburgh, as we have learned between the men's and women's team, are the comeback kids in the SUNY. So I'm interested to see what's going to happen later on in the game, but I think for the most part, the Lakers have a good chance of taking this one and finally hoisting up that SUNY championship. A weekend sweep would be nice for this team, but I don't know. It's a tough Plattsburgh team, Lucas.
It's very unreliable when you've seen the men do the same thing the past 2 years, and the women have never been in the situation, so very new opportunity and new situation for both these teams.
Well, that's going to do it for our A block and our Wheelhouse Wire. When we come back, it'll be time for the Zeal Zip. Stick around. You're watching Laker Connections right here on WTOP-10.
Would you like to try snacks from faraway lands? Or snacks with bizarre flavors? How about snacks in new ways? Or snacks you've never tried before? You don't have to go far to find these snacks. They can all be found here at Snacks on West 1st Street.
Yeah, we're walking around campus, and what do we see? All these clubs are looking.
They looking for me.
There's hockey.
There's improv.
So much to see. So let's go try them out and see how they be. Come on and please watch.
Our embarrassments free.
Tune in to Amateurs on WTOP.
Happy Friday, Lakers, and another beautiful day here in Oswego, New York. I'm DJ Don Perone, and I'm happy that you're starting your weekend off right, listening to WNYO 88.9 FM, the Laker Radio Network.
I said, darling, can you see? There's no room for us. There's no room. Now our lives are tainted. Promises keep slipping. And I always knew it wasn't you.
Welcome back into season 23, episode number 1 of Laker Connections, your only place for all things Laker sports. I'm Kenny Gerard, co-hosted by the lavish Lucas McGarry. Now,
Thank you for that, Kenny.
Lucas, well, the basketball seasons have come to an end. We have time for one last Zeal Zip to see how their seasons ended. Now, start me off with how the women's team season ended.
Yeah, the Oswego Lakers SUNY playoff run came to an end in the semifinals against Cortland, falling short in a hard-fought comeback attempt. Despite scoring first, the Lakers quickly fell behind as the Red Dragons built a 9-point lead midway through the first half. Oswego struggled offensively, going scoreless for the final 4.5 minutes of the period, allowing Cortland to take a commanding 39-20 lead into halftime. The Lakers showed resilience in the second half, with Kenny Lazo sparking a rally at the 10-minute mark, followed by key plays from Gary McLean, Stephen Bradley, and Deacon Judd to shrink the deficit. Oswego fought back to within 3 points with 2 minutes left, but Cortland responded with clutch baskets and free throws to seal the game, ending during the Lakers' playoff run at SUNY New Paltz.
I'm going to break the fourth wall here. I might have said women's basketball. Oh. Men's basketball is what we were talking about.
I was a little confused there for a second, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a decisive victory for Cortland last year. These teams went in the playoffs, and the Lakers narrowly took one at home. So, I mean, yeah, it's a revenge game for Cortland, and that's really all it is. Cortland has been excellent in many facets of the sports that they have at their school this year, especially against these Laker teams, especially in hockey and in basketball and, well, lacrosse, base, everything.
They are called Sportland for a reason.
They have been dominant.
Yeah.
So, not a surprise for me in this one. I think Cortland deserved that one. We said last year they're going to be a good team that could come back, and I think this year they've done a very good job at coming back. But Lucas, the Oswego State women's basketball team season did come to a close after a loss against the New Paltz Hawks in the SUNY semifinals. The game ended with a 66-58 loss to the Hawks. They took a win in the first round against Oneonta 59-54 at home, but were unable to finish the job on the road. So the Lakers look forward to next season now after a disappointing end in the playoffs. Now, Lucas, take me back on the season and what's ahead for them next season.
I think for the Lakers, they should be proud of this season. They did a lot better than I thought that they were going to do. This squad was very, very scouted, and they had a couple of players that everyone should be really proud of. Macy Diordio, you have Sydney Hefts, who are both graduating. You have Giovanna White-Principio, who got Player of the Year. All fantastic players. So I think for them, they went out, they tried their best, but New Paltz was just the better team. They've been the best team in the SUNY all year, so not the worst thing in the world. They are going to be back next year. They are always a strong team, and I think the fact that they have been in the playoffs the past 2 years after not being in it for a couple of years, they're only working their way up.
And you see the full screen there. They're leading in two of the stats. Their field goal percentage actually better than the Hawks, and the free throw percentage is better. But the thing that was the difference is the ability to shoot from beyond the arc, and the Lakers struggled with that all season long, and it came to bite them in the playoffs. You have to be able to shoot from downtown when you're in the playoffs, and the Lakers just not able to do that and bring this one home. But Lucas, that's going to be it for our Zeal Zip. We're going to send you guys to yet another break, and when we come back, it'll be time for the week ahead in Laker sports. You're watching Laker Connections right here on WTOP-10.
Welcome back to Major Discussions.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move. So I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey there, I'm Al Roker, class of 76. Yes, way back in 76. Back when the earth was cooling. You're watching WTOP.
Welcome back into season 23, episode number 1 of Laker Connections, your only place for all things Laker sports. I'm Kane Gerard, co-hosted by the legendary Lucas McGarry.
Thank you for all these adjectives. I really appreciate it.
I was trying to look through. I might have turned to a wonderful resource called Google.
Thank you, Google.
There is I'm going to think of some new ones for next week. But anyway, we have discussed the past, and now it's time to look ahead at the week ahead. Now, Lucas, kick things off with what do the Laker faithful have to look forward to this week?
Yeah, well, the Laker baseball team is off to a rocky start in the season, going 1-3 in their first 4. They start off the season with a rough weekend trip to Maryland. Friday, it was a 17-9 loss to Washington College. They won an extra inning 5-4 thriller over Widener University the next day. Then on Sunday, to finish out the Maryland exhibition, it was a doubleheader against Salisbury University, in which they lost both games 3-10 and 6-16 respectively. Now this Sunday, March 9th, they make a much shorter trip to Binghamton, New York, to take on the Wilkes University Colonels in a game that the Lakers hope to use as a bounce back for the rough start in Maryland. One of the standout for the Lakers so far has been senior infielder Tyshawn Featherstone, who is hitting .353 with 5 RBIs and a home run in just 4 games played. So rough start, yeah, for the Lakers, but got plenty of time to bounce back.
Absolutely. I mean, they're not even in the conference play yet. I mean, that's where a lot of these spring sports sit right now. You're in those preseason games.
They're basically preseason, but they are technically in season.
Count.
Yeah.
So they count to your overall, but they don't count to that division record. So, I mean, I still think they're important. Something a lot of these teams do and a lot of people do is overlook these early season, preseason matchups, and I think they're very important. I mean, looking at some of the stats, and the Lakers down in the RBI total, but up in the slug percentage. So I think they got a chance. I mean, again, it's not like it's make or break for them early on, but I still think it gets you a good look. It can show what's to come ahead and what the team can do to improve and move ahead.
Yeah, I think you can say to an extent like, oh, it's early, it's the early part of the season, but you can only say that, like I said, to a certain extent. At some point, you have to be like, hey, these games still do matter. You need to get the wins up early because at the end of the day, there's still wins and everyone wants to win, right?
How can you not want to win? I mean, what's the beauty of sports if you don't play to win, Lucas? But speaking of winning, the lacrosse season is officially underway, and the Lakers are off to a good start before conference play. The Lakers took a 20-2. Let me say that one more time for the folks at home. 20-2. This is lacrosse we're talking about. Victory over the Russell Sage Gators and moved to 2-1 on the season before conference play. Now, conference play is around the corner, but before then, they take on Nazareth College Golden Flyers at home this Wednesday at 4 p.m. Now, Lucas, give me a preview of what is to come before conference play gets underway for the women's lacrosse team.
I mean, you kind of saw it with that 20-2. I think we're going to see a lot of offense in this game. The Lakers, obviously, they showed that they are ready and willing to score, and they can do that at will if they want to. Now, how good is Sage on defense? You can't really say. It's early in the season. They could be atrocious for all we know if we look back at the season and we say, oh, Oswego scoring 20-2, that makes sense. But for right now, we see 20 goals scored. That is ridiculous no matter who you talk to, especially this early in the season. That is insane team chemistry to start a season. And for the Lakers, I think that is very, very exciting news for them. And to be going into this Nazareth game already 2-1, I think the expectation early on is to win.
See, now, I was on the call for this game, and I don't know if I got the stat completely right, but I do know for a fact that there were at least 13 different goal scorers for the Lakers. 13. That's a lot of the roster depth. So I think something they can look forward to in the season is knowing they have a deep bench and they have a lot of roster to work with, Lucas. I think having the ability to look to any other player on the team and having that ability to score with them is extremely important. I think it's a huge confidence boost for the Lakers.
Yeah, if you can have multiple different goal scorers, that makes your team so much more versatile and so much more dangerous. But we're going to take it from one side to the other, transition to the men's side of the lacrosse field. The Oswego men's lacrosse team is off to a tough start this season, dropping their first 2 games in very different fashion. A narrow 11-12 loss to Hartwick College and a 6-15 defeat against Clarkson. Now they face an Alfred University squad coming off a dominant 27-3 win over Alfred State. Can the Lakers bounce back and tighten up defensively against an Alfred offense that just exploded for 27 goals?
Oh, man. 27?
Yeah,
That's nuts.
it's
I thought 20 was crazy. You kidding me?
I saw that when I was doing my research for this, and I just went, oh, That's like all of those stats that we are seeing are all from that game. The shots per game, the assists. They've played 2 games total, and they already have 14 assists. I think 12 of them were from that first game. So really, really ridiculous stats. But yeah, a 27-3 victory, absolutely ridiculous.
Well, for Oswego, it seems going to be a tall task. I mean, I'm not exactly sure if it's just a lack of defense for the other squad or if the Lakers could have the ability to still win this one. They're sitting at 0-2. The big thing is that goal differential. 17 goals for the Lakers, 33. And I know it's all from that one game, but 33 for Alfred. I mean, the shots per game, the assists. It
is a little bit of a boosted stat because of the one game. So I feel like for this game, you can't really look at stats too much. But again, like we said with the last game, 20 goals, 20 goals. 27 goals is 27 goals, so you have to take that into account.
On paper, this game looks like it should be a sweep for the Saxons, but it will be interesting to see. But that is
no
it
doubt.
For our week ahead. We're going to send you to another quick break. Words are hard, Lucas. We'll send you to another quick break, and when we come back, it'll be time for everybody's favorite segment, the Lakers Showdown. We'll send you to a quick break. We'll see you right back here on WTOP-10.
Dude, we go on at like 11:30. It's like
No.
What do you mean no?
It's 10:30.
10:30?
Yeah, it's 10:30.
What do you mean it's 10:30?
Hey, don't touch that. That's my ladder.
Hey, man.
Whoa.
You know this book was already discounted 10%?
Wow. Get a close up of that one. Matthew,
Look at that.
Can we go back inside? I want to sleep in the studio again.
We'll deep dive into our feelings in our Real Talk segment. Stay tuned because it's about to get real.
Welcome back into season 23, episode number 1 of Laker Connections, your home for everything Laker sports. And Lucas, it is time to welcome back our Laker Showdown moderator, Mr. Michael Neckers. Now, Lucas, why don't you explain to those at home, what is Laker Showdown?
Well, Kenny, Laker Showdown is exactly as it sounds, a showdown between two of best Lakers sports minds, you and me. Our friendly host, Mike, will give us 3 questions, and whatever answer he likes the most for each of those 3 questions will be rewarded a point. It will be a best 2 out of 3, and the winner gets bragging rights until next week when we do this all over again.
Yippee! Mike, take it away.
Well, gentlemen, with playoffs coming to an end and the championships coming here to Oswego, the women's hockey team has had a historically phenomenal season. So I got to ask, of all the women on this roster, who has been the team MVP? Kenny, you're up first.
Who are you going to say? Who are you going to say? Because I need to think of my answer based on.
I know. I don't want to go first on this one.
You could say my answer.
I'm going to say the easy answer, and I'm going to go with Lexi Levy.
Yeah.
I know she doesn't take credit for her team's play. I know they had a lot of block shots. I know she would not appreciate me saying she's the MVP, but I think the amount of times they've had shutouts and low-scoring affairs that have gone their way, I think is a huge credit to Lexi Levy. I think they would not be nearly as good without her in that. I don't think they'd even be the conversation as a top 1 seed. So
I fully agree with you. No doubt she has been fantastic, but I have to give credit to Mac Hall. She is first in the conference in points with 23. She is first in the conference in goals with 11, and she is 4th in the conference in assists with 12. She is the floor general on the ice for the Lakers. She is so uber important. She has a huge contributor in every single game. So I think if it isn't Lexi Levy, the argument is Mac Hull that she is the most important on the team, maybe over Lexi Levy, depending on who you ask, based on just what style of play you like the most.
Yeah, and I really don't think there was a wrong answer there. Players like Rachel Corbett, Simone Bednarik, very important as well. But Kenny, I'm going to give you this one. Levy has just been so dominant this year.
Yeah, that's not even.
I'd argue
yeah.
she's the
both,
top
both
goalie
answers
in the
could be
SUNY.
right.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you can guess the next question based off the one I just asked. Who has been the season MVP for the Oswego men's hockey team? Lucas, you're up first this time.
I got to go with Brandon Cohen. I mean, he has had the best season that you could ask for. He was the most clutch player you could ask for in that playoff game. You go down 1-0, what does he do? Rip off 2 goals back to back. He is the SUNYAC leader in goals. He is first in the conference. He has been a absolute force on the ice all year. He can do whatever he wants. He's a sniper. I think he has been the MVP for the Lakers.
I'm going to take Matt McQuaid. I'm going to take the captain. I think he's
Also
been
a
a leader.
fantastic answer.
I think the problem with McQuaid now, he may not show as much on the stat sheet in terms of how many times he's scoring, but he is a late game performer. He can sneak up on you at the very end, and he's one that could tie a game. I think McQuaid inside the locker room, which is something that's extremely important for this team with a lot of young players. I think the ability to come back late in the game and the way he plays on defense, a lot of people don't pay attention to how defense is played in hockey. I think it's all offense and goals. I think that McQuaid's excellent on the defensive end too, so give him McQuaid.
2 great answers. Again, there's so many answers you could have gone with.
But either answer is
But
right.
Lucas, to keep this close, I'm going to go with you, Brandon Cohen, the top scorer for the men's team.
though.
And the last question, and yes, before you asked me, I counted. How many hockey pucks are there in the WTOP-10 office right across the hall? And folks, the answer is hidden in here somewhere. Emily, don't take it yet. Kenny, you're up first. You can't see it from where you're sitting.
Shoot. Is the stack is still in there?
Yeah, 30.
30, okay.
30.
29.
Oh, boy, that's so cheap.
I should have said closest answer wins. Emily, take cam 1 over to where our answer's hidden.
What is it?
And Chris, once it's ready, feel free to take it back there. The answer is, let's focus on there.
67 pucks?
67 hockey pucks.
Where are these pucks? I
win. So by 1 puck, back to cam 2, our winner, Kenny Gerard.
Yeah, that's what happens when you sell out.
What do you mean sell out? I'm not Cena. You're Cena. You
How
sold
was
out.
30 and 29 our guesses here, guys?
I don't know.
I have never seen 67 pucks in that office.
You know that top shelf in the corner on the right when
Do
you
they
go into
all
the door?
have pucks?
So many hockey pucks.
I didn't realize how deep it goes
I
back.
didn't.
I
I did
thought
not.
it was like a layer in the front.
It's like 3 layers deep.
Listen, I will give myself a little personal shout out here since we do have a little bit of extra time. If you guys got Twitter or Instagram, go look at D3 Hockey News and go give me a vote for D3 Broadcast of the Year. We're in the Sweet 16
You're in the lead right
taking
now.
on Curry College. What's up?
I think you're in the lead on.
I am, very narrowly.
Instagram and Twitter.
52 to 48
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
really close.
We got ahead of Plattsburgh last time. Shout out to Liam Sample, great broadcaster. But we are now in the Sweet 16, so we will see how it goes. If you are watching this, come give me a vote on Twitter and Instagram.
Vote for
it counts
Kenny.
on both sides.
Vote Kenny.
Vote Kenny.
Vote Kenny.
Yeah.
Well, Lucas, any closing thoughts? Got another minute and some change here.
I'm really disappointed that I didn't take home the W in this Lakers showdown, but I'll be back next week, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to win next week. It's a guarantee, honestly.
Yeah? Well, that's what happens when you sell out like John Cena, Lucas.
Mike, if I give you $1, can you tell me what the questions are next week? So that's
$1.50,
selling out. That's
$1.50,
selling
and
out.
I got you.
$1.50? Okay, I can do $1.50.
All right.
Kenny, you're not paying him too.
Oh, crap. We got a bidding war.
You're not John Cena.
250. Do I hear 250? Do I hear 250?
No, you don't hear 250.
Dang it. Yo, Kenny.
3.
How about that lacrosse call we had the other day?
How about that lacrosse call?
What a game. 20-2, as you guys mentioned earlier.
At what point did the goal calls start getting boring?
About 6.
6. I said, score, goal. I'm like, I'm losing.
Shooty scores.
Shooty scores.
And not for nothing, Kenny, but you did not know the first thing about lacrosse.
Not a thing. Not a thing. I played for like 30 whole seconds of my entire life. But, guys, I think we have reached that time where it's about all the time that we have had tonight. So, we thank you for joining us for the first season. Wow, first season. Wow. First episode of season 23 of Laker
23.
Connections.
I was going to say, come on, we're a legacy
12
show.
years. We will see you in 1 week for episode number 2 of season 23 of Laker Connections. Have a great night, everybody. Take the bump cam.
Well,
Hey, Chloe. Do you know what time it is?
I don't know, but it's getting kind of late.
It's the Kinda Late Show with Chloe and Charlie.
Cue the intro. Uncue the intro. Welcome back to the Kinda Late Show, the show where we talk about anything and everything going on in our lives and yours. First off, I want to thank you all for watching the Kinda Late Show over the past 3 years. It's bittersweet to say that this is the final season of the Kinda Late Show.
Yeah, it is what it is. Although we were not able to do the show last semester, this semester we intend to finish out the show with a bang!
As much as we wanted to do the show last semester, we were all just swamped with everything going on during school. But this semester we will persevere. Now, to get into what happened last semester, I took my first studio art class that was 3 hours long, which now led me to all of my classes being 3 hours long.
Yeah, those are crazy.
Right? So while I was away, that's what I was doing. We adopted a kitten. His name is Moose. He's really cute. Moose.
I had a dog named Moose.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a kitten. My housemate adopted him. He's adorable. He's a menace, though. I can't cook. Otherwise, he's going to touch the stove. My car broke right before the semester started. I had to get a new car. Worst experience of my life.
Man.
Missed my girl, Danny. Nissan Versa Note. It's a little hatchback, and it gets stuck in the snow every single time it snows. Like every time there's ice, anytime there's snow, I'm not getting out of any parking spot ever. I was stuck for a week and a half.
Man.
It was bad. And then to sum it all up, you know I love to talk about my job at home, BJ's Wholesale Club. I didn't get it back over winter break. RIP. I'm still coming back though. I just got a phone call that I can come back. So.
Well, what happened over the break?
I don't know.
They
started hiring all of the college students back, and they did not hire me. And I was like texting the HR person all of the time. I was like, hey, like I'm coming back. I wanted to come back for Thanksgiving, for winter.
Yeah.
Nothing. Radio Silence. They ghosted me like 3 times. But now the guy that runs it, the GM, is out of there. And they were like, Chloe, come back. And I was like, I will. So, Charlie, you were abroad.
Last semester, yeah. I was out in the outback, Australia. Yeah, it was so much fun. It was really hot out there. I don't really like the heat.
Any fun stories while you were away?
I got a really bad sunburn.
Where were you when you got that sunburn?
I was in the Great Barrier Reef.
Oh, okay. You know what? If you're gonna get a sunburn anywhere, then you can just.
Yeah. I mean, but I also had a little trip that I took by myself to the outback, the middle of Australia. So this is, pretend my hand is Australia, and this is Sydney. And then I went here, and then I went all the way over here, all by myself.
Wow, look at you, a big boy.
Big boy.
All on his own. I can't even make it around Oswego sometimes.
Yeah.
I wish I was in Australia right now because it's summer there.
Yeah, it is.
Gosh, and there's so much snow here. Yeah. And I was talking about before how my car got stuck and I couldn't get it out for like a week and a half. I had to miss my classes. I had my friend dig it out and push it out 3 different times.
Wow.
Do you have any fun? What did you do during? We were stuck for like 4 days, unable to move from our houses. What did you do in that like 4 days, that week where we had no classes?
So they were online classes, and the first, it was the Friday before the weekend, and I went to those classes, of course, because it's the first, virtual classes. Yeah, I'm studious. And then on Monday, it's like, okay, I'll go. Tuesday, all right, I'll go. And then Wednesday, I just didn't go at all.
Yeah.
Oh, man, can't we just have a snow day? Please!
And then we got 4 of them in a row.
Yeah.
I emailed my professor, and I was like,
weren't really
I have
snow days.
all intentions of coming to class, but my car is stuck, and I don't know if I can get it out. I didn't get it out, so I didn't go to class. Sorry. But before we bore everyone to death with the weather talk, we're going to have a short break. But don't worry, we have more to say when we get back, so stay tuned.
Put the keys down, Kevin. But I'm gonna drive home. There are several warning signs present that you shouldn't be driving.
I guess I have really been looking for love in this dating app. Yep, I'm definitely gonna call a ride home.